above all. He changed the game and became a legend.
Utah Jazz going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder and their incredible small forward, Kevin Durant. On tap, next.
And there's Scott Brooks with some pregame instruction for his players. Hi, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Deron Williams and Raja Bell in the backcourt. Andrei Kirilenko and Paul Millsap are the 3 and the 4. And Jefferson. And for the Thunder, Durant and Green in the forward positions, Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt, and Kristic. Last season, after the Thunder locked up the playoff spot in the early portion of April, they were met at the airport after midnight by about 100 fans.
Boy, that is very impressive, and it had to make those players feel extremely good, Kevin. It just shows how this tight-knit Oklahoma City community has really embraced their team.
Now here's Westbrook. Now it's sent it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Jerry Sloan. Doris?
Kevin, in today's game, he doesn't want to see this team lean on any one player for the majority of their points. He said, ideally, we'd like to see even contribution across the board from all players. We'll see, guys.
Doris, thank you. And Clark, it sounds like the early focal point here is on that offense.
Well, you have to take what the defense gives you, and then you have to be consistent. Maintain some consistency. I think those are always keys.
What I like what you said before is it's like a college atmosphere. It truly is.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, that's something that players can feed off of. The fans and players feel like one, and that's an added advantage when you play in front of those kind of fans.
Here's Kirilenko. Back to Williams. Lets loose for 3. Kristic hits the board inside. Bit of a step backwards for Jeff Green last season when a lot of people thought, he was going to be one of the breakout players.
Well, he saw his rebound totals and point totals drop, Kevin. But again, I'm not so quick to say when a guy's numbers slide that he hasn't improved. Learning the NBA game takes a few years, and I think Green is right on pace.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Utah. Here's Durant. Sinks it. Durant's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Williams. Wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation. So here's Westbrook. Williams picks him up. Westbrook with it from 11 feet away. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Perfect from the field to start this game. That's really the way you want to come out of the gate.
Raja Bell on the wing. Let's go with the three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Thunder off to a quick start here. Back to Green. That falls in on the layup coming off the feed. Green's got his first 2 points.
Wow, they've hit their first 5 shots. They're looking to close these guys out before halftime.
Here is Williams. Right around, 3 minutes left in the first. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And now, introducing your Oklahoma City Dance Squad.
For the Thunder, Cook's checked in, and it's Harden in for Thabo Sefolosha. The Jazz also changing it up. Miles is checked in. Here is Williams. Here's Millsap. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. 6-point game. Going back to last spring, Utah was able to overcome the Nuggets in the postseason, but just ran into all kinds of problems against the Lakers.
Yeah, it was just too much size, Kevin. It didn't appear as though they were out of their league, but nonetheless, a sweep is a sweep. Yet they were in every one of those games, and they were a little short-handed, and the lack of size really was the difference.
Now here's Williams. Here's Jefferson, and he gets the bucket. Foul is called. 1 free throw for him.
Very impressive, the strength and determination you saw there. A potential 3-point play, Kevin.
Yeah, when you look at how the Laker-Jazz series played out, you can't argue with the results for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I guess when it came right down to it, partner, the Lakers just had a much deeper team and were much bigger, so they were able to wear down the Jazz. I still contend that was a closer matchup than the series score would indicate.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, how about the 22-year tenure of Jazz coach Jerry Sloan, the longest-running tenure in American professional sports? It's a testament to his hard work and also to an organization that understands the value of stability. Jerry Sloan said, "I tell our players, I'm going to be here and you may not." I've been real fortunate that our owner gave me the opportunity to say that. If you don't have support, you don't have a fighting chance in the NBA. What wise words, guys.
Well, I'd pick him in any fight, but that support helps. Thanks, Doris. Jazz trailed by 5. Now Williams, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pass to Jefferson. Chris to John Him. Jefferson inside. Can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 5. Last season was Al Jefferson's first after coming back, Clark, from ACL reconstruction. They say that's one you often need about 2 years to get back to 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. The first year back is really just a chance to start playing basketball again. That last 15% recovery takes place in the second year, and he's on his way because he also lost 31 pounds to try to take some strain and pressure off his legs.
And that's laid up and in.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
And here is Williams. Tipped away. Back to Jefferson. Throws it up. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jefferson's got 5 now.
That's a terrific play. All he had to do was catch it and finish.
Back to Green. Connects from in close. Green's got his second basket of the game.
They're really doing a nice job, a really good job of getting everything they want in this quarter. Just good, solid basketball.
Bell with it. Guarded by Harden. Easy shot. The jump hook kept alive. And that one's good. Millsap.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
Here is Bell, guarded by Harden.
Does he make it look easy or what, partner? Trust me, that's not easy.
Oh, I know it. I think he could climb over the backboard if he wanted to. Here's Kristic. Yes, a nice assist from Maynard.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
And here comes Williams. No points for him. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Thunder out in front, they lead by 5.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact, and looking for buckets right at the 10.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Williams. Utah with a solid 31 wins against the Western Conference opponents they faced a year ago.
Yeah, and 30 wins against the West is usually what it takes to secure home court advantage in the postseason. They just fell short in the end last season of that 4th playoff seed.
Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt. Ibaka and Collison up front. And Durant. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Kevin Durant is the youngest superstar player in the NBA. Maybe that's because he started training for it at such a young age. From age 10 on, he began working out with a local rec center coach and mentor who put him through the ringer. Hill sprints, defensive slide drills, shooting with a medicine ball. Durant said, "I know it's those types of drills that made me who I am today." And no doubt, guys, he's one of the NBA's special players. Back to you.
You said it, Doris. Thanks. Falling short last year, like you mentioned, didn't get them in the first round. But you think they'll have to list winning their division as a goal for this season?
I think that's always the case, Kevin. I mean, you start out with trying to win your division and then go from there. You can worry about playoff seeding and home court advantage after you handle winning your division.
Well, we're looking at the Louisiana Tech product, Paul Millsap Clark, a great find for the Jazz. Second round back in the draft of 06.
You know, Kevin, typically what happens when a guy rebounds in college is that it transfers to the NBA, and Paul Millsap is a perfect example of that. He led the NCAA in rebounds 3 years in a row. Very few players have ever done that. So you knew he would be a consistent rebounder, but he's added to his offensive game as well, and that's created value for the Utah Jazz in that he was only a second-round pick.
And so here is Utah. The Thunder making the shot. Working on Ibaka. Williams, he's covered by Westbrook. Releases. Shoots from 12. Millsap misses.
Oh, man, that shot looked like a sure thing, but he just couldn't get it to fall.